Hello Shaper, I hope you're doing fantastic today. In today's very stream, I want to share with you Life Exposed 10th episode. And today, I want to go more to my personal development journey. Yes, and by the way, you can also join my channel, YouTube, aka you can watch in 4K and it's in a nice background, if you like background. And how you can go on YouTube, just type in POGO space DORI and in YouTube, or you can just go into my own profile. That's my website, and from the website you will jump into the fifth link. In the fifth link you can find my channel and jump into the stream. Okay, let's jump in. So first of all, I just want to tell you that within the last 3 years I have learned far more about myself, about the life and everything, than in 13-ish years of education, especially school education. I don't count my Japanese education towards it. I count just my education where I was bullied and so on. Okay, awesome. And it starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard to try. No, it starts with first, when I was suicidal. I have told you back in the days, I was suicidal back then in Scotland. And I started off my first personal development course, which was Tim Han. Do you know Tim Han? No, you know Tim Han? Okay. Tim Han is actually a student of whom? Tim Han is a student of the son of Tony Robbins. Yes, Tony Robbins is the son, and he's also doing personal development, and Tim Han is the son of Tony Robbins. So he has also like this Tony Robbins-ish techniques. Thank you for watching Amazhut. Okay. And he's based in London, and he has a course, Success Insiders. And by the way, if you want to know a little bit more about, I'm affiliate of it, and you can just, after the stream, you can just call me and I will tell more about the course, because the course was mind-blowing for me. It was really life-changing for me. It has prevented myself from suicide. So, yeah. Okay. What I have learned in the skills in this course. First of all, overcoming fears. Overcoming many fears with many limiting beliefs, aka NLP stuff, right? We have many NLP beliefs, and how we did it, we did like these courses with all people, like in these courses, like Facebook groups, and then we did like in the Facebook group, we did like first of all this kind of streams, and then we did from the streams of my personal account and so forth. But in the Facebook groups, we did like live streams. For example, you do a speech in a freaking mall. A speech in a mall. Can you imagine it? Speech in a mall? I did it like 5 times or so. Speech in a mall, speech in a public place, or what was the most cringy for myself is bring other people to do weird stuff in the public. Bring other people, like you go to a stranger, say, hey, I'm doing my Facebook Live, do you want to be on it? Hey, cool. And then, can you do something weird on the camera? Okay, cool. And here in Germany, sometimes, you have this guy, so, hey man, hey dude, do you want to beat me up, man? Or something like that, and they come up really offensive, and I got like this things, and thanks God that I was protected by someone. However, I didn't had this faith of being beaten up. I didn't encounter this kind of situation, which was good. Okay. And this you can learn there's stuff like closing. You can closing is closing. I mean not closing doors, closing people, closing clients. Yeah, when you have like a prospect there sitting there in a call, how you have to do your business call, how you do your so-called how's it called? How's it called again? You have this you have this call where you ask the person the problem and stuff like that, and then you try to make this twist and knife move, twist and knife, and a person becomes more hurt, and when a person becomes more hurt, then it's more likely to buy from you. Okay, when you say your offer is actually good towards, it's aligned towards a thing. Yeah, closing deals. Yeah, closing clients basically. And how to close normal or high ticket also, like what kind of value you should add to your offer in order to close high ticket. Okay. Another thing is, before actually this whole personal development courses, I also read books already. I already read books, yeah. I read books of, now we have some Japanese names like Ikigami Akira. Nobody knows him here maybe in the Western world, but he is a pretty, he's often on the TV and talking about economics and so on and politics and in really easy way, really easy way to understand, and I really like him. He's also in the 70s, I believe, right now. Then we have Daigo. Daigo is a spiritualist. As no spiritualist is like this guy who can, how's it called? He's this guy who can see the thoughts of others based off this facial expression and so on. He's mentalist Daigo, and he's also always talking about personal development and stuff and so on YouTube and also on Nico Nico Doga. It's another platform which is maybe older than YouTube. I don't know, but it's pretty old platform in Japan. And also Simon Singh for sure. Start with Why was really groundbreaking for myself. The idea that many people know their what, like, hey, what kind of business do you doing? Others translated version of these books. That's not books. I'm just talking about people who are those books. I'm not talking currently about books, but those things like Start With Why, it's a book, it's in English, you can have it, so I mean, it's a good book. And Start With Why is, I don't know if Daigo have something in English, neither Ikigami Akira, because nobody knows them outside of Japan, but like Simon Sinek is he's from the US, and he has a Start With Why thing. Start With Why is really a good opener because it was really kind of groundbreaking for me, because many people I know they're how, like the what kind of business do you want to do? Okay, I want to do this business. Awesome, you do this business. What kind of business you do? You do this kind of business. Awesome. And then you go like, how? And then some people can answer that how. How are you doing? Okay, I have my acquaintances, I do this and this, or I produce this and this and so on. I have my own courses, then I go through webinars, or I sell ebooks and so forth, right? However, not many people know their why. And why is actually the core. Why are you freaking doing it in the first place? Why are you freaking doing it? And why what you are doing will be bought by other people. And those kind of things, those kind of fundamentals he's talking about. And by the way, the why has been also taught, if you say like it's really groundbreaking. I wasn't aware that it's not really groundbreaking, because Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, has already talked about it in the 30s. So it's not really old, those kind of concepts. Same goes for if you go like, hey, I have Tony Robbins. Okay, Jim Rohn is actually the teacher of Tony Robbins. So everything what Tony Robbins is telling you, most of this from Jim Rohn. Of course, he has his own stuff. However, the basics, the foundation lies in Jim Rohn. Okay, let's go further on. And then I was in another course. And by the way, there's more, because I'm German. I'm living here in Germany, and I actually born in Russia. The thing is, my English wasn't that good. I mean, I could understand sort of. I couldn't kind of speak, but I wasn't used to speak English. I mean, I could understand, but I wasn't used to speak English, and some patterns, especially not through business languages and so on. It was for me like another world. Yeah, another world, another planet. No. And what was happening there? Well, I went to many courses, so my English improved on because of those kind of courses. And I went one of course from Jesse Elder. Jesse Elder is also, he's doing my personal development stuff, and he has more low price courses, but he has also high price courses. He has a really high range of courses, and he's also living somewhere in the US, somewhere in the South. In South US or something, like in the middle, not really like those California-ish stuff, more like in the cheaper to rent parts of US, cheaper places, cheaper space. But he's also multimillionaire. And Jesse Aldous has this 7 days challenge. And the 7 days challenge was for me really also kind of groundbreaking, especially when it comes to my beliefs according to money. Yes, of course I had already this kind of beliefs established according to my money. Okay, I do apologize. I have to put off my curtains because it's getting dark outside and it's getting cold. Okay. Just apologize for a moment. Okay, I'm back. And the thing was, with Jesse Aldous is, of course, I had already kind of my mindset shifts with Rich Man Poor Dad, Rich Man Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, everyone knows him, right? And because of him, I had already this kind of mindset shift as mine should be like you have the small soldiers, which are, and they bring more soldiers every single time when they come out. This is actually what investment is all about when you just explain it to someone who is maybe a toddler or something like that, right? I mean, toddlers are not really keen of investment, but however, if you want to explain to a toddler what investment is or what real investment is, then you can explain it like, hey, you have small soldiers, you have the small soldiers, this is money, okay? This is another soldier, this is also money. And every time the soldier goes out, he brings more soldiers with him. This is investment. You got it? Okay, awesome. And this is actually basically, however, and also these 4 things where we have, right, we have investors, we have entrepreneurs, we have people who work, and people who are like in higher status, like people who are doctors and so on, but there's also workers. Okay. Then we have also the thing with Jesse Aldous 7-day challenge. What was there groundbreaking for myself, especially, was that we had basically money mindset. What kind of money mindset? They were really practical. And one of the practicalities which was really kind of anchored in my brain was we literally burned down money. And now why? Ask me why we have burned down freaking money. And I did, by the way, in live stream, also on Facebook. You can scroll and find it, maybe. I hope so. And I did it back then when I did Pokemon Go, and people, like around 30 people, I was burning down the money. I was saying, you freaking crazy, why are you burning down? Give me the money. You don't have to bring back. And I say, no, I want to detach myself from the kind of being binded by money, because money is kind of those things. People are kind of addicted to money, try to be bound by money, and money is having control about their lives, their own lives, but not they have control about money. This is exactly what it should be, to become from the scarcity mindset into the abundance mindset. This is what I have learned by burning down the money. Awesome stuff. And then we got the first event of Tony Robbins here in Germany, by the way. And I was seeing like, okay, cool, just scrolling through the some like Instagram ads pop up and say, hey, Tony Robbins, should I go? $200 or like $100? I say, why not? I mean, $100 Tony Robbins is nothing. Let's bargain. And I say, okay, come on, let's go. And there was a guy from, let me say, from Lithuania or something like that, and he told me that it's pretty much from Latvia, I believe, for Latvia, yeah. And he has invited me here. I have to be a part of this kind of company. And it turns out this is a freaking MLM company. MLM. If you know what MLM stands for, multi-level marketing. It's MLM. An MLM company with it's called Slyconet, and then they have, okay, we have to change because we have so many trouble in Europe. We have to change the thing into a world, something. And the thing was, I mean, Tony Robbins, it was really amazing. And the thing was, I was a passion because Tony Robbins is so fun. And I found it really cool because they have this kind of cashback service. You know what a cashback is? You know what a cashback is? Cashback is basically why is actually the service possible in the first place. For example, you go to a grocery store, you go to your freaking, you go to your freaking, how's it called, man? You go to a grocery store, you go to other stores buying stuff, you go to your Best Buy and so on, right? In US, for example. And you buy stuff, right? However, you know that many companies, especially those grocery stores and other stores, Walmart, they are spending like 70% over 70% of the investments are going into what? Into commercials, into ads. And this service, this kind of cashback service, is kind of binding clients. You are a distributor, you give the card to someone, those people who are buying with the card, because they're under you in your system, you get every time money, and they also get money back every time they are buying something in those grocery stores, which are according to the card. As they get every time money back. For example, you buy something for $500 and you get like 50 cents back, maybe $2 back. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you bought just something for $500, you just got like $2-3 back. I mean, or 5, sometimes even $10 back. I mean, it's not bad, right? And same goes here. And not just you get it, but also people under you get also the money. So it's a pretty nice thing. It's a really, according to all the MLM stuff, because most of the companies are, you have to buy something and then you are in the MLM company, like Herbalife and so forth. I mean, nothing in Herbalife are really nice products. Same goes for Tuparoya, also really nice products. However, those things like here, you are really not selling nothing. You're selling nothing. You just give the card, and people are just buying with the card. And when people buying the card, you get actually some benefits. They also get some benefits. So it's actually win-win-win. However, if you go a little bit deeper, there are multiple sources of income, and beside this one source of income, this other multiple source of income gets really weird and get really you just don't know what happened, where you get now your money from or not. And this is exactly why I didn't like it afterwards. First of all, I was really passionate about it. I said, okay, come on, you can buy, you can have it. Just buy something here and there, and it was really cool. And however, I played Pokemon Go there, and I burned just my 3,000 Pokemon friends just in several months, just in 1-2 months. I just burned down, maybe not even months, even weeks, maybe 1-2 weeks. I just burned down 3,000 people. I was so passionate about, and I said I went to each person there, and I contacted there 3,000 people, and everyone blocked me. And now I cannot even show my face because of LML. And I don't want to say maybe my approach was bad and so on. Of course, I wasn't. I was just too passionate about it. And here in Germany, when I talk about MLM, most people are blocking you out and say this bullshit. Even I tried it like with putting someone who has added me to the company and having those kind of calls and so on. Even those haven't worked out. Nothing has worked out. Even they say, no, it will work out. Nothing has worked out. Really, nothing. With LML, please not. However, what I have learned from LML, I also, to improve my LML game, to improve my people acquisition, customer acquisition, and in a more slightly unoffensive way and so on, and how to get more credibility and on Facebook and Instagram and so on. I got those small tricks from Eric War, which is a guy with LML, basically the LML OG, and someone who has been taught by Eric War, Fraser Brooks, who is now living, by the way, in Cologne, here in Germany, but he is from England. And Fraser Brooks, I got really many things from him, especially this kind of things like Facebook ads, Facebook page, to make it more credible, what kind of copywriting, what kind of text you should write, what's the call of action in each text, how to do this kind of stuff, Instagram stories, and many things I have also from him. And it's really good just to know. And you can apply, you don't have to apply just especially for LML, but it is also a good course for other businesses too. Okay. Another thing, what happened is one woman from the Philippines got friends with me, and she was involved myself in the Noble Goldman stuff. Noble Goldman stuff is a mastermind group. Basically, you have a group there. People are kind of like-minded, sometimes like-minded, not always. But you just you have this kind of courses, videos there, and you can just go through them, elevate yourself, evaluate yourself where you are right now, And based on this evaluation, you can just go and see how you can improve it, how you can improve yourself, and then go through several videos, through the courses, and then do it. It's a really good thing. It's not bad, but it's not individual. Okay, I more like the individual approach. It's really still not individual. It is still really broad. However, it will help you to get some insights and so on. And it was really good. However, it turns out to be also an LML-based mastermind group. Even the talking like, no, it's just affiliate, and many LML groups currently talking about it's just affiliate. Same scores. Sometimes you have even MLM groups where you have to where you do some charities, and those charities are based on MLM. So, for example, you pay $10 every 7 months, like Patreon, something like that, and but it's not. I mean, like on Patreon. However, there's one tweak. When you bring more people who will do the same, then after 3-4 people, you don't have to. If your they will pay your monthly payment, and when you bring more, then you have even more people in your system which are also paying. You pay too, and everyone pays, and and you get actually money from their payment. Then this is actually what happened sometimes. All the mastermind groups in Japan who are based on LML stuff. So LML is currently covering themselves under the affiliate. Guys, we are affiliate. We're not MLM. We are affiliate. It's not the same. It's affiliate. Yeah, it's just actually just same goes for like on it. Just give another name, the world or something. What was it? Like on something with world something. And Cashback world, something like that. Cashback world. Yeah, I mean. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but a different name. I mean, there are really many companies. I mean, I have nothing against the company, but this is based on LML. I don't want to be really involved with it. Yeah, and I'm still in this kind of thing, but I don't pay anymore. And there was when you want to. By the way, to get into the mastermind group, you can get it for free. However, those who are getting you into the mastermind group have to pay for it. Every 3 months, $50, which is nothing. Comparing to other MLM groups, it is nothing. Mostly you have pay, like, for example, for the filter stuff, what I will be talking about later on, not today, but tomorrow maybe. You have to pay, like, for one filter, you have to pay like $4,000 or $5,000, and when someone pays it, and then when two pays it and pays off. So it's kind of it's also tricky, but here you have to have really kind of 12 people to pay yourself off. Just with one thing, you have 12 people. And also you can build up groups there in this mastermind group. Or when you build up groups, small groups, then you can making those groups to invest in other affiliate programs or LML product programs, and so you have you just grow the group. LML is just about growth. It's just about growing the group. It's nothing about really kind of those kind of businessy stuff. Of course, you have to grow a group when you have normal business, but however, LML is more like you just grow. It's just about involving more people into the thing, and sometimes it's just not genuine at all. So it's not really my beer. Okay. And what's one cool thing was, by the way, because I was involved there, was one guy who was in this LML group of Bob Proctor's wife. And one day I was even on a webinar with Bob Proctor himself. Holy moly. I have seen it. It wasn't like a webinar where you couldn't ask something. It was on Zoom call, by the way. It was a Zoom call. You can just ask himself. He would also answer a question. So it was really amazing. You could actually talk to Bob Proctor personally. Holy moly. It was amazing. Okay. The next thing is I had like this phase like, hey, I don't want to be on Facebook anymore. I mean, I want to be on Facebook. However, I don't. Facebook is not really. I found like Instagram is more fun, And then I bought the mastermind and also the course from Vanessa Lau. And if you want to build up your Instagram game, go on her course. I'm not affiliated there, but just go on her course. It is just amazing. I got so much value. It is like I bought it back then for 400 or something, but the value is just intense. You get the value of 10,000 bucks for really just and more than 1,000. I believe like maybe 40,000-50,000 bucks just for in one course the value of it, right? Because she will show you how to make you build up your whole. See, first of all, you will see how to make your own clients, the whole client game, how to have your own avatar of your client, right? How to find his client, where to find his client, how to brush up your SEO game, how to find the right hashtags for Instagram, how to make Instagram stories, Instagram IGTVs, and so on to become more engaging. Then the whole thing with calls of action. Then we built up a freebie. We made a freebie. From the freebie on, we made a whole funnel with email lists and so on, with email campaigns, and so much value in one course. There's like 30 lessons or something like that in one course. 30 freaking lessons. It was just mind blowing, really. If you want to brush up your Instagram game, just go there. Just if you have the money, just go there. Just go there. If not, just you can find many things that she is telling also on her YouTube. Just go on Vanessa Lau YouTube, Instagram. You will find her and many tips. And she's always. And by the way, she's also the student of Sunnylena Doozy. I'm also in Sunnylena Doozy's group, by the way. And she's also a student of Sunnylena Doozy's. One of the best students from her. And she just killed it. She's really killing it. Not just on Facebook, but on YouTube too. Same goes for, and then I also purchased some courses for, dating courses. Why dating courses? I had no intention to be like Japan, date someone, maybe a Japanese girl, but not other one. However, so my intention was more like, I don't date anyone before I'm in Japan, back to Japan. That's kind of my intention. I mean, when it's Japanese girl, maybe I can do like there and here, but normally not before I'm in Japan, because my intention is to go back. And what thing I have, why I did it actually, why I also bought this courses, because they're kind of a confidence about things like like the woman's psychology, how to approach women and stuff like that, and also women's psychology, which is really, really, really important, especially when you want to have more women in your structure, more women in your brand, and so forth. And also NLP courses, one NLP course, to brush up my NLP game, to see not just Tony Robbins and other, but kind of see the old things of NLP, because NLP is pretty huge, it's big, and it's also kind of putting together with LOA and so on. So yeah, this is actually the first part of my personal development journey within the last 3 years. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give me a like. You can also, if your friend will enjoy it, you can also tag your friends who might enjoy it. Comment comments box, what's number of things I picked up so far. Also, tomorrow will be I go further on this journey, and I will tell you more things that I got through, especially courses, not books, because my books, I have actually not updated it yet. There's like 40 books and something like that I have to update there, but I have a book list on my own website, alexspaet.com. You can just go there at alexspaet.com, and there you can just find my book list. And we go on to the book list. You can find the books I have read before, and those books I have also recommend, which are just it's really cool books. of course, there's one sketchy book there, but it's a cool book. However, it's getting sketchy in the end of this book. So I also tell it in the description. So guys, I hope you have an awesome day. And as always, do not lie to yourself, super Chanel. See you tomorrow. Hey, I just want to make a shout out to Marco Kemner and Ahmad El Azahut and people on YouTube and Instagram